You got past haters concerned about you. They've been concerned about you for some time. And the reason why these past haters are concerned about you is because they shocked and surprised that you made it this far with they hating behinds. See, you got haters that only wish the worst for you. People that didn't really know you, they just heard of you. Because if they knew you, they wouldn't spend so much time being a hater. They go by what other people said about you. And based off what everybody else thought, they had to feel that way too about you. These haters are concerned about you is because you turned out to be better than what they would ever become. You turned out to be awesome. You walk in your power. You walk in your authority. And they never thought you would be the person that passed them up in life. They thought you wasn't going to be the person that outshined them in life. They thought you was never going to be the person that flourished and moved past their level of haterade that they was giving out to you. Yes, I said haterade. Why they was too busy being your haters, you was focused on your goals, focused on your future, focused on becoming a better person. But they was spending so much time and energy finding reasons to dislike you. And the reasons they had did not measure up to why they were hating on you because they didn't have a reason to not like you. You never did anything to your haters. They just didn't like you because, well, my friend didn't like you, or my boyfriend didn't like you at the time, or my girlfriend didn't like you at the time. Oh, or my cousin didn't like you. So that means I didn't like you too. You didn't have to do anything to anybody. They just refuse to acknowledge the beautiful soul that you were. See, most of your haters came most likely from your hometown, around an environment where you were familiar to a lot of people because that's where you grew up at. But then you moved out of that wretched place called your hometown. You started seeing new places, doing greater things, walking in your purpose, achieving new things, seeing new things, learning new cultures, trying out new foods, traveling the world. And everybody that you left behind in your hometown, the ones that was hating on you so bad, they're still stuck. They still doing the same foolishness they've been doing in your hometown that they've been doing for a long time. They still trying to figure out life. They still operating like they did back in grade school and high school. They still doing the same foolishness they've been doing. Ain't grew past the hometown. Haven't did nothing with themselves. Haven't accomplished anything. But they thought so long that they were better than you. And this is why the reasons why they hate you so much and they don't like you so much is because you passed them up. The one that they least expected to ever be anything is now doing better than them. Yes, that's a hard pill to swallow for people like this because you was never supposed to pass them up in your eyes. You was never supposed to be great. You was always supposed to be beneath them. A lot of this was rooted in jealousy and envy. There's more to it than them just being your haters and thinking they were better than you. They were envious and jealous of your light and who you really were or who you were going to become later. See, some of your haters already knew you was going to be better than them. So they wanted to tear you down early, make you have low self-esteem about who you were and what you were called to do. They thought they were so much better than you because at the time they thought they was the baddest thing popping. They was popular. Everybody liked them. They didn't like you. You was considered the lame. Now they're considered the lame. You're doing great. And now you're not entertaining none of that foolishness that they thought you was going to entertain. See why they was making you out to be a bad person? God was making you to be a good person, a great person that people will never forget. And that's your haters included. They will never forget a person like you. They will never forget what they done, what they said about you. You always will be planting in their mind when they turn on their TV and see your face. Or social media, whatever profile or platform that you have where they can see you. You will forever be in the back of their mind, wondering and wishing and hoping and wondering why you're better than them, why you're accomplishing more than them, why you're in bigger and better places, why you're more successful than them. If they spent more time focusing on their goals instead of hating on you, then maybe they could have been a lot farther in life. Maybe they wouldn't be wondering and worrying about where you are, where you're going, and everything if they was too busy focused on themselves and in their future. But no, they didn't spend energy doing that. They spent energy focused on you. Finding reasons to hate on you. Finding reasons to cause you to have low self-esteem. But that turned too, because now you have high self-esteem. Your self-esteem is no longer low. It's high, and it should be high, because you are a good person and you love yourself. You turn their hate and energy and you turn it into love. You turn that hate into love, and you put that love into yourself, and you dispelled all that hate that they try to send your way. So you dealt with a lot of toxic, low vibrational individuals. Oh, they were overly toxic. And they were toxic because they just, I don't even know why they were toxic. They were just toxic. Maybe they didn't love themselves. Maybe they lacked self-love. Maybe they didn't know how to love properly. This is why they didn't know how to love you properly. It's because they didn't know how to love themselves properly. They're miserable. They were irate. They had no business coming for a beautiful soul like you, but they chose to anyway. And then they ran with the crowd, a whole bunch of other haters, to come against you. But you're not concerned or worried about that any longer or anymore, because where you are right now is showing that you deserve the blessings that's coming your way, coming from God. See, God said he's going to give you double for your trouble. He know you went through haters. He know you had people that rejected you without cause. He knew you didn't have a lot of friends while you were growing up. And every friend you try to make, they proved that they weren't your friend. They proved that they was probably a hater, or in some cases, your enemies. You never had the love and support from people. And this is why God said he's going to bless you more than anybody, because you went through a lot. You went through things that you shouldn't have went through at the hands of people that should have loved you properly. And because they didn't love you properly, God said he was going to give you all the love himself. And he's going to raise you up at a time like this to accomplish things that other people that hated on you can't accomplish. The reasons why they hate on you, you are a beautiful person. I mean, you're beautiful on your inside and outside. Why wouldn't they hate on you? Why wouldn't they despise you? Not only are you beautiful on your inside and outside, you're highly intelligent. You are loved. You are appreciated. Strangers admire you. People that don't know you. And you're doing great for yourself compared to what the haters are doing. So that's every reason why they hate on you. Why they don't like you. Why you had a hard time amongst these haters. Haters are going to be haters. Just like bygones is going to be bygones. Haters are just going to hate. And you got to let haters, sometimes you just got to let haters know that you're not bothered by how they feel about you and what they think about you. Sometimes your haters make you a greater person. Because if you don't have haters, then you ain't popping. You need those haters to elevate you. to raise you up, to push you, to move you forward so you won't be comfortable in one spot when God is trying to push you into another spot or a place or an environment. God made you feel uncomfortable around them haters so you wouldn't get comfortable being around a whole bunch of haters, mainly coming probably from your hometown. And if it's not coming from your hometown, it could be the messy co-workers on your job, or it could be them hating family members. However it resonates with your life story, they were your haters for a reason. But you're doing great with yourself, and you ain't got to worry about these losers no more, or these haters, because they feel in some type of way about you. That's the prophetic message I have for a royal one. Let haters be haters, and you keep shining bright like never before. Your haters is truly going to make you great like never before one day. If they not, they already are making you great. And you have nothing to worry about when it comes to these haters. And until next time, bye-bye.